people in this country who need to be liberated, who are being denied their Americanism. They're being denied their rights as granted by government, is what people think. It really isn't any more complicated than that when you get right down to it. Young people have this almost romantic attachment to civil rights, civil liberties, emancipating people from oppression, from liberty. The idea that such exists in this country offends me, but it's able to be pushed and sold because education in this country is so woefully incompetent and inept. So here, just to show you, the Clintons used to be two of the most vocal anti-gay marriage Democrats you could find. I mean, they got votes on it. They had that position to coalesce voting blocks. Now, Mrs. Clinton's just done a 180, and nobody's going to call her on it. Barack Obama, up until last summer during the campaign, was totally opposed to gay marriage and got votes on it. Campaigned on and secured votes by being anti-gay marriage. Or maybe I should say pro-traditional marriage. Let's put it that way. It's the Republicans who are anti-gay marriage. The Democrats are pro-traditional marriage. But all that's out the window. Something happened, and every Democrat's now done a 180, and it is the most important issue. Homosexual marriage. And as people, why? How is it you go about your daily business, you turn on the news, all of a sudden, you would think we're back in the days of slavery, except today's slaves or homosexuals are not allowed to get married. You think, what the hell happened? Well, I wasn't looking. What happened? And what you don't know is that you are being suckered as a victim yourself. You're being drawn into some non-existent oppression and tyranny that a bunch of poor Americans need to be liberated from. And there's the Democrat Party to do it. And who stands in their way? The Republicans. And they wonder why they've got a branding problem. You know, maybe the Republicans ought to say something like, we don't have designs on your private property. We would never just unilaterally confiscate 10% of your bank account like the liberals in Cyprus and Italy do. We would never advance a wealth tax or seize your bank account to pay for government. We wouldn't put a bureaucrat between you and your doctor. We wouldn't pretend that food stamps and unemployment benefits help the economy. We wouldn't limit your right to self-defense. We wouldn't spend all day trying to figure out how to separate you from your guns. I mean, it's not hard. This conservatism, which is real freedom, which is real liberty, is not that hard. But today's Republicans think everybody so hates it, so opposed to it, that they're scared of it. Defense of Marriage Act, that was Bill Clinton. You remember, the Defense of Marriage Act, 1996, was Bill Clinton. The Democrat Party devised it, proposed it, came up with it. The Democrat Party. Defense of Marriage, which said what? We are going to stand united against anything other than marriage being a man and a woman.